Hey, are you aware about new age careers? So, what are new age careers? New age careers are careers of the new age. It means that careers that have emerged in the last decade or so. So, in this particular course, I'm going to unravel different careers in each video. One career in every video and explain about them, their scope, the opportunities in that particular career so that it can help you to understand more about careers and make an informed decision so that you are not stuck only in the conventional options. While there's no problem with the conventional options, they are also good if you resonate with them. But if you find something more interesting in the new age lot, why not pick something from there? So let's get into it. And the first career that I'm going to share in this particular video is Fintech. I remember that during my college days, when we used to need to withdraw money, we used to go to the bank with our passbook in hand and wait at the counter to get the money. And there were a few ATMs. You can transfer money at the click of a button through our phone. It is so easy. This is commerce and technology were actually thought of to be separate. But fintech is a field where finance and technology have come together and got married. So this has given birth to a new career in fintech, and all these companies which we heard about like Google Pay, MobiKwik, PhonePe, UPI, all these things. UPI is basically Unified Payments Interface, and this is basically an application of fintech. Before we begin, hi, my name is Akshay and I've been working as a senior project manager at IIT Bombay for 12 years and interact with a lot of students and professionals. In this interaction, I've come to know that many of them are aware about only a few limited career options. And it's a tendency that they have to choose from the limited options that they know of because they feel more safe and secure in it. So it's very important to learn the career science. The career science basically requires two things: that we need to be self-aware and to be option aware and make a match. If you want to understand how to do this, I would like to invite you to my webinar by going on my website jakshay.com or careervisionhub.com that can help you to take your career journey to the next level. Please go to the websites and sign up for the webinar, as well as you will get a lot of interesting material to read and understand about the career science on these websites. So let's understand more about fintech in this particular video. Finance has always been at the epicenter of measuring an economy's growth and future prospects. Technology, on the other hand, has emerged as a strong domain that thrives on innovation. This rapid advancement in technology in the 21st century, and especially the last decade, have allowed the tech industry to penetrate into different spheres and emerge as a globally pervasive domain. The integration of finance and technology has revolutionized how we see the world of finance today, thus making it essential for us to know what fintech is about. Before that, let's get into a story of Nitin. The bank account has successfully been credited with ₹1,000. Popped a message on Nitin's phone. So grandpa's GPay, huh? Exclaimed Nitin. It was 4:07 a.m. in the morning. Nitin had been binge watching all night, switching between Netflix, Prime and Hotstar. The first and foremost thing grandpa could do in the morning was transferring me the money. Smiled Nitin as he thought. Happy birthday popped another message on the screen. How easier has technology made it to transfer money at any time and from anywhere? So Nitin put his phone aside and stared at the ceiling. It was still dark outside. He quickly got up from the bed and crept inside his elder sister Anita's room. The room was shelved with business and management books. He brushed his fingers through the exposed parts of the book, covers on the shelf, which also read their names, and took out the NCERT books of class 11th and 12th. But do I need to take commerce stream in class 11? He quickly went through those commerce books and kept them back at the proper designated place on the shelf, careful not to misplace them even by a centimeter. Only Didi can rescue me here, decided Nitin. He went back to his room and lay down on the bed, still thinking about his career path. Anita, the elder sister of Nitin, was working in one of the leading global investment companies, Goldman Sachs. She had taken commerce in high school and graduated with a bachelor's degree in finance, followed by an MBA from the leading B schools of the country. And she was settled and was doing great in her professional life. So when on a call, Nitin and Anita would talk about general things in terms of studies, friendship and family. Nitin didn't have much idea about the finance sector, and he never had asked her about the same. But now he thought it's the right time. They went on and talked to Sister Anita and shared his interest in the fintech sector with his sister and sought her help in deciding what he should do. With the help of this particular presentation in this video, let's learn more about the fintech sector and see what career options one can have in this particular sector. So first thing first, what is fintech? So fintech is a result of blending the two terms finance and technology together, or we can say it is basically a combination of these terms. It simply refers to the use of technology by a business concern in order to enhance its financial services or automate the financial processes or transactions. The term is very diverse and dynamic, and it helps both business as well as consumers. Next, let's try to understand about the application of fintech. The application of fintech include but are not limited to mobile banking, insurance, blockchain and cryptocurrency, and investment apps. Now, what are fintech companies? Fintech companies aim towards integrating artificial intelligence, blockchain, as well as data science into the traditional operations of the financial sector. So in order to make their services safer, faster, and more efficient in comparison to the other tech sectors, fintech actually happens to be the fastest growing sphere. So companies are now actually innovating in each and every area of finance, starting from payments and loans and extending to credit scoring as well as stock trading. The prevalence of fintech is pervasive, and the fintech industry has the test of time and continues to grow rapidly. Not only are the established market gains in the industry witnessing an upward sloping curve as far as growth is concerned, but also new players are emerging in the fintech space, and many people are getting inspired from the latter and are taking up the blend of technology and finance as a career. So now that we have established what fintech is, let's understand how fintech works. So as an industry, fintech has evolved rapidly, but it is certainly not a new industry. Technology has always played a subtle role in the world of finance, right from the introduction of credit card in the 1950s, the ATMs, electronic trading floors, personal finance apps, to high-frequency trading in the decades that actually followed. In the last decade, we observed that some of the latest advances in the fintech area are utilizing machine learning algorithms, blockchain, and data science to do everything from process credit risks to run hedge funds. The mobile internet or smartphone revolution has also played a key role in helping the financial technology domain grow explosively, and now the services of fintech extend to include a broad variety of technological interventions into personal and commercial finance. Fintech now actually, it covers a variety of financial activities including money transfers, depositing a check with your smartphone, bypassing a bank branch to apply for credit, raising money for a business startup, or managing your investments, generally without the assistance of a person. And around 1/3 of consumers utilize at least 2 or more fintech services, and those consumers are also increasingly aware of fintech as a part of their daily lives. They may not know the term fintech, but they're definitely using fintech. So with the expansion of fintech domain, the career opportunities associated with it have also increased multifariously. So one can easily imbibe the skills related to the mentioned profiles and can easily get a job in this fintech sector. Let's discuss now some of the careers that one could pursue in the fintech sector. First is product manager. Product manager works towards initiating partnerships which are strategic in nature with financial institutions and merchant banks. This is done in order to devise solutions which are viable and promote adoption of these services. Second is content writers. Content writer would typically be focused on publishing articles on thought leadership, creating write-ups on related topics, and scripting relevant insights that are to be shared. Third is social media marketing. This role would require the team to increase the visibility of the fintech company on social media and capture audience attention for the promotion of the company. Fourth is sales. So an important metric for fintech companies is transaction throughput. Thus, the job of the sales team is essential in terms of targeting the right segments as well as acquiring customers majorly through digital channels. The fifth point is data scientists. Fintech companies typically have to deal with unstructured data in order to identify the lag and cater to the underserved. A data scientist would work towards uncovering the value from collected data through various sources in order to customize the products being offered. Next is cloud management. With the expansion of operations and reach, cloud managers ensure to govern the entire ecosystem, including cybersecurity over a cloud. And the seventh is product engineers. In order to adapt an agile product development approach, product engineers ensure to implement products quickly with the help of OpenStack application developers to roll out products in a shorter turnaround time. And UI UX and graphic designers. These creative professionals develop convenient workflows primarily for mobile-only solutions in order to create an enriching customer experience. Now, there are some of the other traditional fintech careers not restricted to strategy, operations and program management, taxation, legal and regulatory functions, deals and investments, knowledge and research analysts. Another important factor to consider is how one can pursue a career in fintech. There are several pathways that an aspiring fintech professional might pursue in order to work in this intriguing and dynamic career domain. So at the undergraduate level, though there are not many universities in the world that will offer a program specializing in fintech, but there are alternate programs which can be pursued to help a candidate develop the necessary skill set to excel in the domain of financial technology. So an undergraduate program in finance, management, economics, commerce, or engineering will all set you on the path towards a career in fintech. Even the creative career domains like graphic design have a path leading to a lucrative career in this challenging industry as discussed earlier. Some of the leading universities in the world will offer postgraduate programs with fintech as a core subject. and that makes for an interesting option for an aspiring professional who is looking forward to beginning their career in the fintech industry. Then we also have online courses or MOOCs, been a major source of learning for fintech and related domains. Platforms like Coursera and edX have managed to create some of the leading modules being taught by some of the best faculty in the world, and this allows the students to understand what the domain of financial technology is all about. And these courses are usually divided into categories ranging from beginner to advanced level, which ensures that even a high school student will have the opportunity to learn about this exciting career domain. After having an in-depth understanding of the fintech sector and the career options one can have in the same, Nitin thought it best to take up science and become a data scientist. For starting a career in the fintech industry, one doesn't necessarily have to take up commerce and study finance only. There are plenty of other options available in other fields of study as well, such as graphic or sales or data scientist also. So let's have a quick recap of the careers one can pursue in the field. We talked about product manager, content writer, social media marketing, sales, data scientists, cloud management, product engineers, and UI UX and graphic designers. And also there are other careers: strategy, operation research management, taxation, legal and regulatory functions, deals and investments, and knowledge and research analytics. A term which was non-existent a decade ago is now leading the wave of change and has brought together two of the most dominant careers field of finance and technology, as we have learned and understood in this video. The world is evolving now more than ever. Industries and the economies are interacting and trading at a massive scale. Convenience and efficiency is of the essence, and fintech is the answer. If you're looking forward to a challenging and lucrative career domain, fintech should definitely be on your list. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please let me know in the comment box which of the careers did you find interesting and do you think you would like to pursue if you want to get into the fintech domain. So if you found this video valuable and you want to know more about such interesting careers, I would highly encourage that you subscribe to this channel so that the next video that I put up on career guidance comes straight to you. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.